Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Movies and Melodies. Today's theme, it's an interesting one. Elopement has always been a big movie, trope, I guess. And Bollywood especially has a lot of that. But there are other types of running away as well. You know, the hero trying to escape a domineering father, or the heroine escaping ill treatment, I don't know, various things. So all kinds of running away. And somehow there are like great songs to accompany this act, so to speak. To begin with, my favorite movie. It's a cult movie now, Half Ticket. It came out in the early 60s, a Kishore Kumar movie. Crazy funny. It was a hit movie even at that time. It is so full of crazy situations. It's a laugh riot from the word go. Kishore Kumar has basically let himself go, and completely lose it in the craziness arena. And Madhubala, she's just so sweet, so cute, so gorgeous. And Manorama as her aunt is delightful. Pran Saab, what a great comedic timing he has. And Shammi, who acts as his girlfriend in the movie, she's great. I don't think you could find a single bad actor in this movie, actually. Music was fantastic. Salil Chaudhary with Shailendraji's lyrics, I mean, honestly, fantastic combo, right? So the story is basically about this young man who's escaping a domineering father, Kishore Kumar. And he runs away very impulsively. And, because it was an impulsive act, he doesn't have enough money with him. So he hits upon this brilliant idea of exchanging clothing with this rather overgrown schoolboy, Munna. So now he calls himself Munna. He's dressed in this crazy outfit of like shorts and a shirt, and he has a silly cap on his head. Oh my God. Anyone else would look ridiculous, but he just is great. In the meanwhile, he has to get a ticket to, go somewhere, right? I mean, he's running away. He runs over to the ticket collector's thing and says he's this young boy, and he gets himself a half ticket, because children in India from a certain age, like maybe 3 or 4 to about 14, 15, I think, get a ticket at half price. So he gets himself a half ticket. In the meanwhile, a jewel thief has just committed a very daring robbery, but the police are hot on his tail. So he needs to hide this huge diamond that he's stolen. And who does he pick? This crazy, man-child, Munna, drops this gem in his back pocket. And then the fun begins, because he now needs to get that gem back. The police come search him and he's clean, and so they're like, whatever, and let him go. So now he's hunting for this crazy kid, and he needs to get that gem back. But this one thinks that he's trying to steal his whatever little money he has left, and so he keeps trying to run away from him. So he manages to hide in this compartment, and he starts singing this song. It's hilarious. Sung by him, obviously. Cheel cheel chilla ke kajri sunaye.
Cheel cheel chilla ke kajri sunaye. झूम झूम कौवा भी ढोलक बजाए. चील चील चिल्ला के कजरे सुनाए. झूम झूम कौवा भी ढोलक बजाए. अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह. ए चील चील चिल्ला के कजरे सुनाए. झूम झूम कौवा भी ढोलक बजाए. अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह. छुक 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 चली जाती है रेल. छुक 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 चली जाती है रेल. छुप 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 तोता मैना का मेल. प्यार प्यार की पकौड़ी मीठी बातों की भेल, प्यार की पकौड़ी मीठी बातों की भेल, थोड़ा नून थोड़ी मिर्च थोड़ी सूंठ थोड़ा तेल। अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, बोल
चिल चिल चिल्ला के कजरी,
अले वाले बेटा,
झूम झूम कौवा भी ढोलक बजाए।
अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह, अरे वाह वाह वाह।
Solva Saal. This was again released in the 50s, a movie about this young girl who runs away with her boyfriend, and he cheats her, takes all her jewelry and everything and runs away, leaving her, penniless and so on. And she needs to recover all this jewelry and then get back home. Everything has to happen in the space of this one night. And a journalist helps her along in this quest. Devanand Wahida ji. Great combination. They had fantastic chemistry, and in this movie she is so young, so serious, so vulnerable, just adorable. And he is this, suave sort of man about town, and yet even though he teases her, he is actually very compassionate and very kind, and he understands the plight of this young girl. So this song is sung when she gets on the train with her boyfriend, and Devanand is, with his friend on the train. They can tell that these two are, not quite kosher, obviously running away type thing. So he starts singing this song. Music is S.D. Burman with Majroo Saab's lyrics. And the song has been sung in such a light-hearted, playful way by Hemanta. Hai apna dil to awara, na jaane kis pe aayega.
है अपना दिल तो आवारा, है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। हसीनों ने बुलाया, गले से भी लगाया, बहुत समझाया, यही ना समझा। हसीनों ने बुलाया, गले से भी लगाया, बहुत समझाया, यही ना समझा। बहुत भोला है बेचारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा।
Ajnabi. This came out in 1974. Zeenat Aman, Rajesh Khanna in the lead. It was a rom-com for the most part, but also had a dash of murder mystery kind of thing as well. And a very interestingly made movie. It was actually based on Gulshan Nanda's novel, and he wrote the screenplay as well. I enjoyed the movie a lot. It was really well made. Music was fantastic in this movie, absolutely fantastic. There's no two ways about it. And both Zeenat Aman and Rajesh Khanna were very kind of, they held themselves back. They were not overdoing anything. They were both very underplaying their roles, and it was a delightful movie. The music was Panchamda with Anand Bakshi writing the lyrics. So the two of them run away. She belongs to a rich family. He's obviously not a rich man, and parental opposition and all of that. He works for her father in some kind of a managerial role. And there's the villain in the form of a brother-in-law who comes to mess things up. So in the end, she runs away with the manager. And when they run away, the father's people are following them. So they hide in this train. It's actually a goods train, a cargo train. And they come looking for them. They can't find them and all of that. And the train leaves. And after a short period, these two pop up in the train and they sing this song. Kishore Kumar and Lata ji, हम दोनों दो प्रेमी दुनिया छोड़ चले.
हम दोनों तो प्रेमी दुनिया छोड़ चले, जीवन की हम सारी रस्में तोड़ चले. ए बाबू कहाँ जाइबो रे?
हम दोनों तो प्रेमी दुनिया छोड़ चले,
जीवन की हम सारी रस्में तोड़ चले.
Bunty or Bubbly. This came out in 2005. Such an entertaining movie. I loved every minute of this movie. I watched it multiple times too. Abhishek Bachchan, Rani Mukherjee in the lead. It's a story of two ambitious dreamers who live in very, very small towns in UP. They just want to get away from their boring, mundane lives, and they dream of achieving something very, very big. In Bubbly's case, she wants to become this movie star / model, Miss India type thing. The two of them are delightful in the movie, Rani Mukherjee and Abhishek Bachchan. So this song, it's sung when the two of them are running away. They're actually from two separate towns. They don't even meet on the train when the song is going on, but they do meet on the journey. And they decide kind of to encourage each other and support each other until they reach Bombay and make their goal, kind of a thing. On the way, Bunty gets conned out of all his money. So now they want to find a way to get it all back. So they con the con man and get his money back. When they execute this con, they realize that they had such a good time doing it. They're drawn into this kind of life of crime, and they go on to bigger and bigger and bigger things until they get caught. The movie was very, very good, very well made, and then Amitabh Bachchan comes in sort of a small role as the policeman who actually catches them. Music was excellent. Shankar Ehsaan Loy with Gulzar Saab writing all the lyrics. Except for, I think, one version of the title song. It was written by Blaze. This song, it's not a conventional duet in that, they're not singing together, holding hands kind of a thing. Udit Narayan has sung, and he's accompanied by Sunidhi Chauhan and Nihira Joshi. Chote Chote Shehron Se.
छोटे छोटे शहरों से खाली बोर दोपहरों से हम तो झोला उठा के चले. बारिश कम कम लगती है, नदियाँ मध्यम लगती है, हम समंदर के अंदर चले. छोटे छोटे शहरों से खाली बोर दोपहरों से हम तो झोला उठा के चले. बारिश कम कम लगती है, नदियाँ मध्यम लगती है, हम समंदर के अंदर चले. ओहो हो हम चले ओए रामचंद्र रे. हम चले ओए रामचंद्र रे. धड़क 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 धुआं उड़ाए रे. धड़क 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 सीटी बजाए रे. धड़क 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 धुआं उड़ाए रे. धड़क 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 मुझे बुलाए रे. ओहो जरा रास्ता तो दो, थोड़ा सा बादल चखना है. बड़ा बड़ा कोयले से फलक पे लिखना है चांद से होकर सड़क जाती है, उसी पे आगे जाके अपना मकान होगा। चांद से होकर सड़क जाती है, उसी पे आगे जाके अपना मकान होगा। हम चले ओए रामचंद्र रे, हम चले ओए रामचंद्र रे। धड़क 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 धुआं उड़ाए रे, धड़क 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 सीटी बजाए रे। धड़क 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 धुआं उड़ाए रे, धड़क 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 मुझे बुलाए रे।
I take you back in time to 1955, Seema. This was a Balraj Sahani Nutanji starrer. Very, very good movie. The story is that of a young woman. She is orphaned and she moves to her uncle and aunt's house only to have them ill-treat her terribly. But she's a patient young lady and she puts up with it. She finds herself a job working as a maid in someone's house. There's a very lecherous cook over there who tries to make the moves on her, and she rejects him. So this gets him very angry and he has her falsely accused of stealing a gold chain. And what ends up happening is the police come, take her away, and she's protesting her innocence, but nobody believes her. So she's thrown out of her job. Her uncle, who tries to help out by being her guarantor, further ill-treats her at this point because she's brought shame upon the house. She's so frustrated and upset that she goes to that house again and she beats up that cook. He, through some kind of subterfuge, gets the police and they arrest her. And this time, because her uncle throws her out of the house as well, she has nowhere to go. So the police place her in a sort of a rescue, remand, home type situation for young women. There she meets Shubha Khote, who is delightful actually. She's this feisty young woman and plays a fantastic role. She's a friend, a true friend. The whole place is run by a kind-hearted man, Balraj Sahani. And the whole movie is really well made because the way he deals with her, her situation, he helps her transition from this bitter, frustrated young woman and helps her to channel all this anger and frustration in a more positive way and stuff. But in some parts the movie really falls because they suddenly conjure up this sort of romance between Balraj Sahani and Nutanji, which doesn't have any kind of lead up, through the whole movie. So it's a pity in that this was sort of a flaw, you would say, in the movie making. But if you are a fan of either of the leads or both of them, as in my case, it's worth a watch. It's a lovely movie with beautiful music by Shankar Jaikishan, Shailendra J. Hasrat Jaipuri writing the lyrics, of course. And this song is picturized on Nutan and Balraj Sahani. She is planning on running away because she's still burning with this sense of injustice and she wants to bring that cook, sort of get him his just desserts kind of a thing. But anyway, she's about to run away and he starts singing this song. Rafi Saab's voice, Shailendra ji has written this song. It's just very beautiful. Kahan ja raha hai tu ae jaane wale.
कहाँ जा रहा है तू ऐ जाने वाले, कहाँ जा रहा है तू ऐ जाने वाले, अंधेरा है मन का दिया तो जला ले, कहाँ जा रहा है तू ऐ जाने वाले, कहाँ जा रहा है। ये जीवन सफर एक अंधा सफर है, ये जीवन सफर एक अंधा सफर है, बहकना है मुमकिन, भटकने का डर है, बहकना है मुमकिन, भटकने का डर है। संभलता नहीं दिल किसी के संभाले, कहाँ जा रहा है तू ऐ जाने वाले, कहाँ जा रहा है।
Finally, the last song for today is from one of my absolute all-time Bimalda favorites, Bandini. This came out in '63, I think. Starred Nutanji, of course, in basically the main role of Bandini, or someone who's a prisoner. It was based on a story by a Bengali writer, Jarasandha. That was his pen name. He was actually a jailer, a retired jailer who wrote stories about his experiences but made them like fiction. So the story was called Tamasi, and it's the story of a young woman, Kalyani. She falls in love with a freedom fighter. He is actually under arrest by the British. They both fall in love. She is placed in a compromising situation, and then he leaves. And the villagers basically, look down upon her, and she's essentially brought shame to her father. So she decides to run away. And after she runs away to the city, she goes through some very harrowing times, and she ends up kind of temporarily losing her sanity, and she commits murder. And she serves her sentence. That's when she meets with this absolutely gorgeous Dharmendra playing the prison doctor. He falls in love with her after he hears her story, and then, she gets kind of a pardon and decides to marry him. But as she's leaving to go to him, on the way, she meets with the true love of her life, the freedom fighter, played by Ashok Kumar. And now she has to decide, is she going to go live with the doctor, or is she going to go back to her real love, who is now dying? So, Bandini again. The song that I'm playing is the one that plays in the background as she runs away from home. And Mukesh ji has sung the song very beautifully. And music, of course, S.D. Burman with Shailendra ji writing all the lyrics but one, which was Gulzar Saab's debut song, Mora Gora Ang Laile. So this is O Jaane Wale Ho Sake To Laut Ke Aana.
O jaane wale ho sake to laut ke aana, O jaane wale ho sake to laut ke aana, ye घाट तू ये बाट कहीं भूल न जाना, जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना। जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना, हो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना, ये घाट तू ये बाट कहीं भूल न जाना, जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना।
That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come up with some more songs for me to maybe put into another sequel episode. I'll be back in 2 weeks, but until then, remember, music is food for the soul. Keep listening.